Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Becca Marino, and I'm a soul mentor here to guide you back to the magic within your soul. So, before I begin my usual Facebook video, sorry, not Facebook, I've got some notes here. YouTube videos before I begin, like how I usually do it with a topic and a question. And there's going to be a little surprise at the end. I'm going to talk about the things that I'm up to at the moment. So one of the main things, the main way to stay sort of up to date in what I'm up to is joining my mailing list and joining my Facebook group. So it's a completely free membership. And what you get with that Facebook group is a loving, supportive community and a very safe space to ask questions from, big universal questions to who is God, who am I, and where's my place in it, to how do I get my kids to listen to me, to the person on the bus is annoying me, and how do I, not let it annoy me. So whatever it is, whatever is going on for you in your world, whether it is, really tapping into that spiritual energy and that spiritual part of you, or it's a very fundamental human part that you just want, a happier existence, and you just want to day to day know how it is that you can live and thrive as a human being, and you can genuinely just enjoy your life. So it really is, that's what the Facebook group is for, that it is just this loving, supportive community where we can ask questions and have them answered, and, a space of non-judgment. And it is there for as much for me as it is for you. It is, we are all one, and we work a lot better when we are in community, which is why there are such things as Facebook groups. So please join that or have a look at it and see if it is something that is for you. The other thing that I am up to is a Dreams to Reality adventure. So what that is a 12-week adventure or a 12-week program where we'll have like 12 Zoom calls. So it'll be weekly Zoom calls over the course of 12 weeks, plus a whole lot of extra stuff in there as well, including 3 one-to-ones, so one per each month. 12 weeks is roughly 3 months, so one per each month. You will get a one-to-one as well, to sort of be able to take a deeper dive into more personal stuff that you don't want to share as a group. Sorry. So that is the Dreams to Reality program. And for details on how to sign up and price and everything, you can look below. At the moment, I'm doing a launching offer where it is on a donation base. So you can actually pay whatever you want for it. And you can have a look below at the details as to how much it is actually valued for. And you can make that decision whether this course is for you or not. And which leads me nicely into an amazing project, another amazing project that I'm up to, which is it's 20-20-20. So 3 sets of 20. I am doing 20,000 steps in order to raise £20,000 in 20 weekdays. So today, as we stand, it is Thursday. So I've been doing this for 4 days now. I've nearly completed 5 days. I'm doing it over weekdays because my weekends are way too unpredictable to get the 20,000 steps. So I'm committing to weekdays, and my mission for that money, my goal for raising that £20,000, is that £5,000 goes to mind.co.uk, the mental health charity, and the other £15,000 will fund this course, the Dreams to Reality course, and it will allow me to give away 100 hours of free mentoring. So those are the things that I'm up to. All links and ways to find that will be below this video, so you can find all the things that I'm up to in an easy way. And if you wish to subscribe to any of the things that I do, the links will be there, and it'll be very clear, so you know what so you know which ones to click. Sorry, clearly I am very excited and I can't get my words out straight. So that brings me now to my topic for this week's video. So the topic is dreams to reality. And I just want to talk a little bit about what that means to me and where this adventure where the inspiration of this adventure came from. So my mentor, Deborah Simmons, and spiritual mother. She is an amazing lady and a big inspiration to me and many other people. She is on a creation field of dreams mission to buy a plot of land and build a house on it. And she's titled this project The Field of Dreams. And she has inspired me to follow my dreams wholeheartedly. For the longest time, I have lived in a way that I've believed my thinking, in the sense that I'm not good enough to follow these dreams that I have. I have really big dreams, and one of my big dreams, which sparked this dreams to reality project and inspired the 2020 collection pot. So the things that inspired that was Deborah Simmons really taking wholeheartedly, head first, heart first, into her dreams and trusting the universe fully, 150%, that this is going to happen for her because she is the creator of her reality. And so with that, I have now taken on that faith and put it into action for my own dreams. So one of the dreams that I am achieving here, the dreams that I'm selling and creating, is to be a soul mentor, to be a life coach, to be a guide to people that have struggled. So within my life, within my teenage years, I suffered a lot with depression and suicide attempts and all of these things, and I was really, really low as a teenager, and I came out of that and I have blossomed as the adult that I am today. And I have learned a lot about the psychological system, the human psychological system, as to how we work, as to how we experience our day-to-day life, as to how we experience circumstances and things. And a lot about the spiritual and human realms, and the fact that we are the creators of our own reality. And sometimes that can be a bitter pill to swallow, but once we fully understand what it means to be the creator of our reality, it actually becomes this luminous light that we just cannot we cannot dim it, we cannot stop it from building bigger and bigger and creating this magical world of dreams coming true. Because what happens to this light, that once we ignite that light and we realize that we are the creator of our own reality, all the blame and the judgment and the criticism that we once had, it fades away. And it isn't a blame game. All of those things, they melt in that light. That light shines so brightly, and all the other stuff, the blame and the criticism, melts under that light. Because what that light represents is the love and the faith and the freedom of creating our own reality. So when we set out in the world to create a dream, we have all this excitement and all this innocence and bliss and all of these inspirations and passion to create something. And then somebody says to us, but are you sure you can do that? Because that's quite a big thing. Are you sure you can study that? Like, that's going to take a lot of effort. And then you start to doubt yourself. Oh, maybe I can't do that. And maybe I'm not good enough to be a mentor or a life coach. And maybe I should just stick to what I've always done. Or, whatever it is that is going on, replace the words for you that's relevant for your life. And we start to doubt starts to build. And then what happens is we have this really, really big dream, and doubt gets in our way. So it's like, oh, I really want to create this magical world where people come to me with wanting, with a dream, with a desire to not be depressed, to not be suicidal, to build a community, to whatever it is, to have a baby, to have more money, to have an amazing job, to have a partner, to have a pet, to whatever it is, you name it. If you can think it, I want to be there for the right people that are ready for change, that are ready for that sustainable change from the inside out, and they're ready to see something different and to live in a world of freedom and peace where they can live their life and thrive every single day, where they can see the miracles and genuinely see the magic like light up from within them, not just saying it, not just that blasé, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all wishy-washy and it's all good for you. That is what I want to create. That is what I am creating. And I'm here telling you the story because what we talk, we're not describing our life, we're not describing our world. It's a creation, we're creating it. With our words, we create. And by knowing that, what words would you choose to say, knowing that every word you're saying, you are creating your experience? So it looks the other way around, that your experience is just happening and you have no control over it, and then you're describing it. But what's happening is there's a deep inside thought, a deep-seated thought or story about a circumstance or a situation or an experience, and then that's what gets portrayed out. And then you say, see, this is it, da, 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 and you keep talking about the same thing on repeat. And for a while, I've been talking about the same thing on repeat. I have been a nanny for 12 years. How do I be a soul mentor? What is a soul mentor? Nobody knows what a soul mentor is. And now I'm breaking that story. I am a soul mentor. I guide people back to the truth of who they are, and that will resonate with the people who it's supposed to resonate with you. It's resonating with you right now, with the person listening, and it resonates with me. It feels right within me. These are the words that I'm using now, and these are the words that are making sense to me now. So I will continue to use them until new words come to me. So right now, I am a soul mentor. And my mission, my goal is to guide people back to that magic within them, because Deborah Simmons has opened a portal of the magic that I already knew I had. So that is my goal. That is my mission, to really open that portal for you and for as many people as possible. So for you listening right now, that is my mission, to open this portal of magic. And if these words are resonating with you, just listen to this video again and really take the time to go inside. And what is your dream? What is your desire? What would you like your reality to look like? How would you feel? What would you be saying? What would you be doing? And really envision that reality as real and true as now. Because when that doubt kicks in, so as I was saying, we've got this massive dream, and then what would happen is doubt kicks in and it crushes that dream. So instead of the dream blossoming and me becoming this amazing soul mentor that people turn to in time of need, instead of that happening, what happens is doubt kicks in. And so I stay as the nanny that I've always been. I don't get clients. I start a project and I don't finish it. So all of those things looks like they're happening outside of my control, but I can very much see that it is my words that are speaking them into being. And so now that's not happening. Now I have clients. Now I have projects that I'm seeing through to the end. Now I have all of these things, that I am a soul mentor. I am guiding people back to the magic within their soul. Like, I am doing that. And you can do it too. Whatever it is for you, whatever your dream is for you, you can turn that into your reality. And it doesn't have to cost you hundreds and thousands of pounds. That is not what I am about, which is why I started this collection book. And why I'm offering a lot of free stuff at the moment. So if you're umming and ahhing whether I am the right soul mentor for you, now is the time to get in contact with me. Now is the time to book stuff with me, because now it's free. Now, for now, it's free or donation based. There's so many offers out there with all the stuff that I am doing. And eventually it won't be. So if you're umming and ahhing and you're on the edge, and there's a dream that is brewing inside of you that you really want it to become your reality, and there's this missing link somewhere between it being a dream and it being a reality, then just message me. Message me on Facebook, on Instagram, comment below this video, send me an email, and I will be more than happy to have a conversation with you. And it, it might give you so much insight to the truth of who you are. So that's the topic of dreams to reality, and that's where it came from and the inspiration behind it, and why it's out there and why it's free as well. I know there's a lot of money talk at the moment, which actually brings me to my question that a client of mine asked me the other day. So she is hoping to start making more money. And so her question was, how do I create more money? How do I create that? You talk about living, we create our own reality, we speak things into existence. So how exactly do I create more money? Do I work more? Do I this? Like a practical, they don't want that sort of airy fairy, just trust in the flow of life. They wanted a real practical. So I'm kind of maybe going to disappoint, and then I'll talk about the practical side as well. I am going to start with the airy fairy, because that's where it lies. It lies there. It lies in the faith of the universe or God or the creator behind life. So just to go back a few steps of foundations of what it is I'm sharing, where my understanding is coming from. So we are both spiritual, 100% spiritual, and 100% human. We are both of those things. And so it seems to look sometimes like, if you're a spiritual person, then you believe in this sets of things. And if you're not a spiritual person, then you believe in these sets of things. Whereas what I see to be true across the board, whatever you believe, whatever whether you follow a religion or you don't, whatever it is that on those sides of things, the way I see it is, sorry if you can hear that ambulance. So the way I see it is that we are 100% human and 100% spiritual. And those two things, we can't be just human or just spiritual. It's kind of, it's not 50% of each, because it just isn't. Let me try and get my my words out. So basically what I'm saying is before the form, so there aren't really words on it. So I'm just going to take a second to sort of let the words come to me on this. So what it is that we are both God and human. We are both the creator and the creation. So when we look at our bank account and we say, I have no money, we created the no money. When we affirm, I have no money, I never have any money, I need more money. How do I get more money? We affirm we have no money. We're affirming the amount in our bank account every time we say that. Every time we look at the creation, every time we look at the creation for evidence, we are keeping it the same. It's not changing. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse, all the same. It's either going to stay the same or it's going to get worse because of the words you're using. And the only way to change what has already been created is to scrap that, break the Lego house down, and go back to the drawing board. So with the Lego analogy, if you've built, let's say you've got 5 bricks, so we'll kind of keep it on the same line as money. So you've got £5. You've got 5 each brick. Each Lego brick represents £1. You've got 5 bricks. No matter how you arrange those bricks, you will still have 5. So every time you go back to those 5 bricks, you say, oh, I've only got 5 bricks. Okay, let me put it this way. I've still got 5 bricks. Okay, let's try it this way. Still 5 bricks. Okay, I don't know why I want more bricks. I really, really want more bricks. And now that person wants my bricks and I have to give them one. Okay, here you go. Now I've got 4 bricks. What am I going to do with my 4 bricks? And it kind of goes something like that. We're working with the same material, and the giving away, I'm sure, is the metaphor of paying bills and paying for things. So if our underlying tone is I have more money going out than coming in, then there will always be more money going out than coming in. So if we just scrap those 4 bricks and we come back to the God part, back to the drawing board, back to the creation, and we say, if I am the creator, if I am God, if I am one with the power that created the entire universe, can I put my faith that this power can hold me financially? That this power has the ability to create more money for me? Is that possible? And when we really look and we really get into that feeling of that faith, whatever word you put on it, and whether you're religious or you're not, once we get into the feeling of knowing that that power that we are, and yet is bigger than us, is abundance and can do anything. It is limitless. We are limitless. Holding in that power, that faith. Once we are firmly solid in that faith, the next step is getting into the feeling that more money would create. What feeling are you looking for? Because money, no amount of money will give you a feeling, because that's not where our feelings come from. Our feelings, I think you're going to love this one, come from inside us. Our feelings don't come from the outside world. It doesn't come from the money or the relationships or the job or the YouTube. It doesn't come from the outside world. Our feeling comes from within us. So if we close our eyes and we think, okay, well, if I've got more money, it will make me feel more secure. It will make me feel more free. It'll make me feel peace of mind. I can go out and I can buy stuff and I don't have to worry. So it's freedom. There is a lot of freedom going on with having more money. Oh, then I can buy things and I can buy things for my family and I can buy things for me and I can just pay all the bills and I can buy a house and I can go on holiday. Or maybe it's just I can buy myself a cup of coffee once a week if Becca can talk today. You know, maybe it's as simple as that. I can get myself a coffee once a week. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. I just want £5 more a month. You know, whatever it is in terms of amount, it doesn't matter. It's getting into that feeling. It all boils down to a feeling. So once we're in that feeling of what we think money is going to give us, and we've got the faith that the God energy that is us will provide it for us because we are the creator and the creation. So once we've got those bits in place and we it's like a muscle. It isn't something that is going to happen overnight, but it can because we are that powerful. It can happen overnight. But if it doesn't, it just means more practice, more time, more practice, more sitting in that feeling. True, it's not in the words, that true feeling of faith, that true feeling of what you think money will provide for you. And when we're sitting in that feeling of security, of peace, of happiness, of freedom, the money will come. How? This is the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? How is not our business. When we struggle and we feel uncomfortable, it means we're getting into the how. Okay, well, yeah, okay. Becca, that sounds great. The God thing and the feeling thing. Yeah, that sounds great. But I need money now. You know, I can hear you saying it, but I need money now. How is God, faith, and getting into the feeling going to help me make money now? Well, that question has a lot of desperation in it. It has a lot of expectation. It has a lot riding on it. There is a lot of fear. And so when we're living in fear, what we are creating is more fear, more lack, more things we don't want. So we cannot stop ourselves from thinking something, because if I've tried, think positive, think positive, think positive. Meanwhile, 16-year-old me didn't want to live. So thinking positive wasn't good enough for 16-year-old me. So I get it, completely understand. I have compassion and empathy. I understand. That doesn't work. Okay, don't think of fear, don't think of fear, go into love, don't think of fear, don't think of fear. You know, trust and faith and feeling. It's not going to work. That pure willpower, this is how we trip up, and this is how there are a lot of people in money crises. How do you say that plural? I might need a talking lesson after this. So that's why there's a lot of money crisis going on. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought with that. Where was I going with this? Yes, so it seems all well and good, you know, the God, the feeling, but how do I get money now? So there's a lot of, you know, fear wrapped up in that. And so to move out of fear. So, like I said, we cannot force ourselves to stop thinking fearfully, because if a fearful thought pops into our heads. So, I'm going to use an example for me because I don't have fear around money. Money has always worked for me since I was 7 years old. I am now 30, so for 23 years, money has never been a problem for me, and it never will be. Money comes to me as if by magic. So I speak from experience. I am not making this up. I can't. It's not possible. It's true. I am the creator of my reality, and I have created a a financially secure world for me. Um, there is no part of me that fears money. However, I am still human, and I am not what's the word, exempt from thinking. So fearful thinking will pop in. So earlier this year, I suddenly got this thought to calculate how much all my bills cost. And I did that, and it turned out I was earning less than my bills were costing me. The funny thing is, I'm affording my bills without a problem, and then some, and there's still money left over. So that's magic. I don't know how. Um, I mean, I could go into the practical ways. I have savings. I live with a partner. These sorts of things. Like, yeah, maybe those are those practical ways. But I created that for myself. I created that financial security myself at the age of 7, and I've affirmed it for 23 years. I've been doing this for 23 years. So if you've just stumbled upon this video and you're just starting out now, remember I've been doing this for 23 years. So cut yourself some slack. So all of this, the fact that I have savings, the fact that I've got a partner at this time in my life where my nannying job is less hours, meaning less money, and my soul mentoring is just taking off. So all of these things, I created that. For all of those things to fall into place when it fell into place, I created that. I spoke it into existence. I didn't know that's how it was going to happen. I didn't say, okay, then, so at this time on this day, I'm going to do that. And I didn't do that. God did that. And if God doesn't work for you, the power behind life, the creator, the source, the energy, the whatever word works for you, God on a spiritual level works for me. I am not religious. I don't follow any religion of any sort. But if you do follow a religion, then God works for you in that sense, and you can look at it however. It doesn't matter what word you put on it. You could put science on it, or I don't know, anything that resonates with you: freedom, wisdom, power, universe, source, magic, whatever word makes sense to you, to give you that faith that there is something bigger than just human beings walking around the place, causing all sorts of havoc. There's something more going on. It can't just be us humans. So the how, when we ask a how question, but how are you going to make enough money for all these things, and how am I going to build a house on a plot of land that I don't even have all the money for, and how am I going to have a business when I'm 30 and I know very little about business? All of these how questions is God's business. So there's God's business, your business, and their business. Their business belongs to another person, another human, not your problem. Your business is the thought feeling state you get yourself into. So if you notice, and that awareness of, so as I was talking about the money thing, so earlier, like I said, earlier this year, I got the thought to sort of add up how much money I was earning, and it freaked me the bleep out. I'll try not to swear on this channel. It really freaked me out for about 5 minutes. And it kind of, I realized it was just fear. It was just fearful thinking. And for me, it is very easy to dismiss that fearful thinking surrounding money. So when that popped into my head, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay for everything? And oh, this isn't fair. And I stopped and I said, no, that's not true. I have an abundant amount of money. Money comes to me without me even trying. There is an abundance of money in this world, and I have more than enough money to pay my bills and then some. More than enough. I always have more than enough. And then that was it. The fear was gone. However, in other areas of my life, that fear can live for a bit longer. So it is as easy as I've said, but at the same time, it can be difficult, because what happens is the thought of, or any thought, the thought of fear, wants you to believe it. It's like, no, 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 I'm not a thought of fear. I'm real, I'm true, I'm serious, and you need to pay attention to me. It doesn't come saying, oh, hi, I'm fear. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. It doesn't come like that. It comes like, no, 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 listen to me right now. This is very, very serious. And in my experience, the more serious it seems, the less notice you take of it. It's like a toddler demanding a biscuit. And they're screaming and crying and kicking themselves on the floor. Meanwhile, if they were to fall over, they'd probably just get back up and dust themselves off. And you'd think falling over is a bit more serious than wanting a biscuit. So hopefully that metaphor kind of paints a nice picture, or a noisy one. So the more serious it sounds, the stronger the invitation to turn to faith, to love and faith that you're being given. The more money you think you need, the more you turn to faith. Get into that feeling of security. Because the desire to have any feeling, the desire to be in anything, you've either been living in the opposite for so long, or you've had that feeling before to know it, to say, oh, I want to feel secure, and I want to feel free, and I want to feel peace of mind. There's been a time in your life where you felt that before. And even if you haven't, or you don't remember a time feeling it, the truth of the matter is you are it. At your core, you are that peace and freedom. You are that security. No amount of money or relationship will give you that peace and security. It's already yours. And so from that starting point of faith and feeling, the money you desire is already yours. And it is just one thought away. So I hope something in there and that made some kind of sense. And now, just before I go on to the surprise, if there's anything I said in the video, I know I tend to sometimes sort of trail off, or maybe start talking about one thing and then move on to the next. So if there's anything like I didn't say or didn't complete, or it doesn't feel like I completed a sentence, and so you're a bit confused or feeling a bit like, oh, okay, well, what's next? And I still don't understand how to create more money. Do drop me a comment in the comment section below this video, or send me an email. Or if you subscribe to my mailing list, you'll also get my phone number, so you can send me a text, a WhatsApp. And yeah, so just feel free to communicate your questions and curiosity. So my surprise is competition time. I've decided a sort of September return, because I haven't done a video since before the summer holidays. So for my September return, I'm going to do a competition every month. So this will be my September competition. I will be doing weekly videos though. So there'll be a weekly topic and question. So if you have a question, email me and I will put it out as a video. I will put the answer out as a video. And if you want to remain anonymous, then you will be he, she, or they, depending on pronouns and whether you want your gender to be anonymous. So that can be done. If you don't mind your name said, then let me know and I can use your name. So that's for questions. If you've got any questions that I can do for next week's video. So today is Wednesday, so I will post out all my videos will go out on a Wednesday. That will be the going thing. So keep a lookout for YouTube. And then as for the competition, that will be every month. So this is the September's competition, then there'll be an October and so on. So this month's competition is to win 12 weeks of one-to-one mentoring with me. So that means if you were to sign up to the 12-week Dreams to Reality program and win the competition, you would essentially get 15 hours of one-to-one mentoring, absolutely free, or donation basis, depending on what you choose to do with the collection pot. So to enter in this competition, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my mailing list, and comment below, I'm in. So just I'm in, or I am in, or competition, something like that. Something really simple like that. I will put the competition details below this video as well, just in case you've misunderstood what I've said on how to enter. So I'll just repeat it again as well. So I'm very excited for this. So the prize is 12 weeks of one-to-one mentoring. So that's 12 hours of one-to-one mentoring with me. On any topic you like, anything, any areas that you want to look at, it would be completely personal to you. Bearing in mind each mentoring session is worth £150, so this is an amazing prize to win. So the way to enter is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, subscribe to my mailing list, and just so I have your name as well, comment below this video, I am in, and then I'll get it that you're in the competition. I'll put everyone's name, so it will be your YouTuber's name, I'm guessing, whatever you've got, so pay attention if you haven't got your actual name on there. Also, I'll see new subscribers. If you don't want to comment below this video, then you can just email me saying I'm in your YouTube competition. I do Facebook competitions as well, so please clarify that it is the YouTube competition so I know which hat to put you in. So I'll put all the names in a hat at random and pick one out at random, and then announce my winner in next month's video. So you'll have a whole month to win. Yeah, you'll have a whole month to sort of partake and somebody to win. But there will be another video with a question and a topic next week. So hopefully that all makes sense. I will put it in writing. The best way to stay in touch with me, like I've said before, is via the Facebook group and joining my mailing list. So all the best, and I hope to see you somewhere soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.